7 of Marcus and Dan podcast. I'm sort of curious, Marcus, can you believe that we're already on episode number 7? I mean, to be dead honest, I really didn't think we were going to make it past episode 1, because that one time that we did do our own podcast, me and you, when we were over when I was in Idaho, and I was riding the chairlift, goofing around,
and I was in Oslo.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're always at home, unless you're.
No, I'm not always at home. I just got back from a long trip. You know that.
Well,
we've been fucking spending almost 4 episodes about my trip to Japan. Now I'm back.
I don't believe. I still don't believe. I don't believe you're back. I can't even see you today because your internet's so shitty, and I can't even watch the video of you. So I don't even know if you're back. Maybe you are still in Japan right now, doing whatever you want to do.
No, I'm actually not in Japan, because you can see that because we can't see each other on Skype.
You're very
because in my house, in the richest country in the world, in the middle city, is basically more crap than the free internet I had on the hotels in Japan.
So you're telling me, okay? So I'm just gonna stop right now. Laura, we had a whole dialogue and a whole script gonna go. So you're saying that Norway is the richest city in the world? I mean, the richest country in the world?
It's one of the richest, I think.
Okay, all right. And do you have any facts or stats to back this up?
But I think it's one of the richest countries in the world. Well, as it used to be.
Marcus, I think you're absolutely right. I just wanted to just harass you and just say you were fucking wrong.
The thing is that I want to say is that, okay, Japan is farther in technology, but I think that when it's a rich country as Norway, and I actually live is like in the middle of the city, and I have so bad internet I can't even watch you on Skype.
Well, see, that's the funny thing about it is I don't understand how it's. I mean, you live. I mean, as you said, one of the richest countries in the world. I mean, you have fucking broadband or whatever the fuck you guys even have anymore. And to my knowledge, it's not like you live in a dungeon. I've been to your house before. You don't live in a fucking cave. See,
we should have great internet.
Well, I'm just curious. Maybe you know what the fucking problem is. It's there, Marcus. There we go. The E rating is already up. God,
it's always gonna come up.
Well, I guess I did start out with motherfuckers. Hey, how are you doing? So I guess the E rating was already going to be up anyway. But whatever.
Get used to it.
I know. Okay, so back. so back to your internet connection is so weird. I mean, your house. What year was your house built? I mean, it was built. Wasn't it built like 1822 or something like that?
Yeah, almost 1827.
Okay, 1827. So I'm pretty sure they didn't use copper wiring Hey, what is that?
Someone is calling us.
Oh, who's calling? We got to answer it. I'm gonna answer.
Hey, motherfucker!
Well.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy. Hey, Stod, our friend.
I was just calling to see if you guys wanted to record our podcast right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Or you know what I think is happening here, Marcus?
No.
And Dan?
Tell me.
Caught YouTube recording, didn't I?
No.
Oh, Jesus. I walked in on you. That's bad.
Sorry, bro.
What was that?
Who had their pants down on that one?
Well, I had them down at my foot.
Marcus was wearing them right around his ankles, like normal.
Yes. Well,
so, geez, what episode are we on now? Episode
7?
8?
We're
what?
7. Only 7.
Or what? Marcus Dan or PB Party Boys?
That's way more than the PB Party Boys had.
PB Party Boys had 8.
Not those thoughts. Don't say had. We still have.
Oh, Marcus, yeah. I don't know, man. I got cheated on pretty good, and I'm still a little bit battered here. So we'll think about maybe one day relaunching it, but right now, whoa, double rape, it was bad.
Oh, so you feel like you've been raped by
YouTube. By Dan and Marcus, and it happened once, like kind of when I knew about it, and then it happened again, and it was we
funny.
Recorded. The worst part is, guys, we recorded an episode after you had recorded an episode, and I didn't even know about it. You guys were having an affair. I didn't know shit, and then I found out. I found out the same way everybody who gets caught cheating finds out. I found that shit on the internet, and I was like, "What? What the fuck?"
It was out there.
Okay. Let me ask you a question really fast. It's still not as bad as like as what Kris Kardashian goes to the OJ trial with her boy, was her boy toy at the time. So the funny thing is, I was looking at this. So Kris Kardashian was fucking OJ while she was married to Mr. Kardashian.
What the fuck does she have to do with this?
That's how Stott feels like he's getting fucked right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Like a Kardashian.
But Kardashian shows up to the fucking trial with Bruce Jenner. I mean, just a huge crazy circle, and Stott feels like he's getting fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I sat there and I said, I saw, it was on Facebook. It said the Marcus and Dan podcast, and it had that picture of you guys from CoPP.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? And then I started clicking, and every time I clicked, I was like, no. It got worse and worse and worse. And then when I saw how many episodes you had, and then the worst part was I realized you had recorded one, then we recorded one after. So it was like you were having a full-on affair, but still sleeping with me, and that hurt.
Well, the funny thing is, I loved your description on WhatsApp yesterday when you were describing this. Could you describe how you quoted?
Yeah, I want to hear that too, because I almost went to sleep and I didn't get it at all.
Because it was absolutely fantastic.
I was crying next to Natasha. Like, I think that Stott hates me now.
I know. I wrote. See, I'm having a beer outside without making a bad podcast about it. And then Marcus gets all defensive. We're going to talk about that later. And then he's like, that wasn't really the right photo. I'm like, how is that not a photo of a beer outside? Blah, blah, blah. We're talking. And I said, this is all that's necessary for qualifying. A picture of a beer, the sun. I'm like, kind of like sucking one dick makes you a homosexual for life, Marcus. And then I listened to the first podcast, and the whole time I had to keep thinking to myself, they recorded this while we were still doing our podcast, and I felt dirty. We
like you having sex with a girl, and you like when you have sex with a girl, and you know she's been cheating on you, like in the same way.
Yeah, and no one's wearing a condom either, and we know.
Well, I have a question. Why weren't they wearing condoms?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Why?
Then I wrote,
didn't
and we know
condoms?
who instigated the whole thing. We know who pushed who. In quotes, Marcus. No. Shh. It's okay. Just the tip. Marcus has gotcha. And then Marcus writes, it ended up about me again. Well, of course it is.
He's always
about me. We don't record,
me.
It's my fault. When we record, my fault. Talking too often about recording, my fault. Talking little about recording, my fault. Not quite how it went down, but okay. I have no problem saying it's your fault. I still love you. However, it's like the way an abused wife loves her husband. Please don't abuse me again. I love you too, but you gave us no choice. And I wrote, oh, there were choices. I'm on pins and needles wondering what the next episode will be about. That was it. I still can't get over this.
And then I went to sleep.
Now I'm on your podcast.
Anytime, Stott, you want to record Stupid Party Boys, I am open for it no matter what, and just like I know you are the whole time. So if there's three of us together, it's the TV Party Boys podcast.
Exactly.
The Marcus Dan podcast is a side gig that just.
So that's a side gig?
No. The Marcus and Dan podcast is only when you don't want to record. So we can have something like when you don't record, we do the Marcus and Dan podcast. It is
but
something
I was wondering,
different.
like, I even like, I had some messages I sent or something. I'll look them up. Where I was like, hey, this would be a good weekend to record. And you were crickets. You were silent because you had already fucking recorded probably.
That was true.
That is true.
That's exactly what happened.
But actually, Stott, we was throwing out there a question that can we record the weeks you don't want to record, but you made us make our own show.
Oh, that sounds just like an abusive husband. Yeah, I didn't want to do this, but you made me.
You did. You made us.
It's your fault.
I drank those 32 past blue ribbons and then came home and beat your ass. Is that what you're saying?
And we talked to our wives, and they say that do what you want to do. He's not good for you guys. That's what they said.
Yeah, and also you've been a bit of a bully. Like this is classical.
Oh man.
I want to hear this. I'm the bully now?
Oh yes, you're the bully. You're a typical Swede. You play like this whole like, oh, I'm peaceful, but you'll sock someone in their neck if they turn around.
Well,
I love you, Marcus. Hey, I need to make a reservation at the restaurant.
Yeah, okay, I'll fix that for you.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Well, it's good to talk to you guys.
Yeah, it was nice to hear your voice.
Oh, see, that's how you win me back every time.
I love you.
Love you. So, what are your topics?
Wow.
I want to fill me in, guys. Go.
This week is about. I still haven't watched my Japanese porn video that Marcus was talking all about.
I
It's
hate you
Marcus.
because you missed it. Brother Toya.
Okay, so Marcus has been watching this gay Japanese man who is the best blowjob giver in the entire world.
Yeah,
and
he
probably
does
watched it.
high pressure sucking.
I don't want to know. I'm maybe happy I sat that podcast out.
Well, you have to hear that episode. He's the best cocksucker in Japan. Brother Toya. He's the high pressure sucking. Everybody knows about him.
So the best part is, like, I swear to God, I was laughing. I was like, Marcus, I texted him earlier. And I go, Marcus, what is this? And he's like, have you not watched it yet? And so I was going to watch it today. Like, I literally had it lined up. And I was like, okay. Went to the link, and I was like, dude, it's not opening. It's like, what the fuck, man? He's like, it's not on the... He goes, I hate you. It's not recorded. You can't record if you haven't watched this video. And I was like,
and now
dude,
it's off
not online.
YouTube.
So then I watched all these other... This guy is as an Asian man, he's a big, fat Asian guy, and he just is the most feminine person I've ever seen. Like, I watched 3 videos of what this guy does. Oh, and he seems like he is just
he loves to take it.
Time out. You're watching gay porn?
No. Wait, okay, you have to listen to the last episodes, but I'm going to tell you the story.
Okay, I've only listened to one episode, and Marcus, it was 31 minutes long, and I was listening to it, and I was like, oh, I must have gone to the second episode. It was only like 10 minutes in. It felt like forever. You were just talking about nothing. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm still mad.
I'm speechless.
I'm still mad.
I love you. I love you.
Okay, I'm back. Hi.
All right. I love
All right,
how
so I will have to listen to more of your episodes. Yeah, it's like watching a porn of your husband or wife, like your wife, like banging another dude. But hey, I'll do it. It's
so
fine.
you say like listen to our podcast is like watching a porno. You're done after 2 minutes of 45.
Oh, bro.
No, he's not saying it like that way.
Nobody want to see
That's
the whole
a long
show.
time.
I was gonna say, who watches 2 minutes of porn anyway? Normally it's like 32 seconds, then you're already done. No, all he's saying is like he doesn't want to watch that video of his wife getting fucked. It's like that one time you come home because you went on that business trip, and what was that movie that was that?
Well, it was old school. You come home early from
yeah.
San Diego,
That's
and you
what it
find
was.
your chick getting gangbanged.
That's the isn't that the one? Isn't that what we're talking about right now?
Oh yeah, no, I love it. The guy knocks on the door. He answers that.
Yeah.
What? He's like,
Hey, we're for the
I'm here for the gangbang. Love that line. I'm here for the gangbang.
That's how Stod feels right now.
Oh yeah. It's like you and Dan popped out of a bathroom with blindfolds on and shit.
Hey, got you son of a bitch! You see this? Now I'm gonna stab you with my rock hard wiener, right in your eye, right in the eye.
Right in the eye.
I miss
But
you
that
guys.
I miss you too. What you do
Hey,
this
Marcus,
often?
when are you going to France this summer?
No, we ain't going to France this summer.
You're not?
Whoa! Why not?
We're selling the house.
But they have.
Oh,
But does own the house before?
No, yeah, we're gonna Bendis gonna sell the house, and because the next door house we're gonna rebuild with selling the old one.
But he doesn't own.
No France this summer. That sucks because I think I'm leaving for Europe on July like 7th or 8th.
Well, we have like 2 weeks to spare and have nothing to do, but so we probably go to Spain.
I was thinking of going to Greece, but I don't have a set plan.
Where we going? We're going to Spain.
Oh, cool.
You're going to Spain?
Yeah, probably. We think so.
I was planning on going to Lisbon, Portugal, so maybe I'll meet you guys for a few days or something.
Well, we should.
Oh,
Maybe you guys can record it. Maybe you can record an episode together. Maybe you can record an episode together.
That'd be good.
Maybe the wounds have been better.
I got a jam. I appreciate being part of your show, but our show again.
This is ours.
Record next Saturday if that's possible.
Next Saturday. It's in our schedule right now. I'm putting it down.
Okay.
Next
All
Saturday's
right.
good.
I love you both.
Next Saturday's my birthday. Hey, we're going to record on my birthday, huh?
Next Saturday is your birthday?
Yeah, man.
Nobody
You
cares
flying
about
in?
your birthday.
Well, that's because yours is on the 14th and no one gave a shit about yours. I always forget the date.
No, you didn't.
It's because you got married on your birthday, which is the creepiest thing of all time.
Well, my birthday was Sunday this year, so...
You got married on your birthday.
I did.
Oh, Dan. You know Cinco de Mayo is a Friday this year.
Cinco de Drinko, you mean?
Cinco de Drinko? Like, I'm going to just get... in tequila? we're going to get shit-faced, and that's this upcoming Friday.
I know.
You can do your tequila by yourself.
I know. I will do tequila by myself, like normal.
We can do Skype shots. It'll be great.
Oh, that sounds like the best idea I've ever had.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Right. All right, gentlemen. I'm checking out.
Where are you going?
Carry on with the show. Dude, it's the most amazing day, like, in a long time. It's probably like 83 degrees. There's dolphins playing in the fucking water. I'm out of here. I saw Old Tony's on my way back from the gym. I'm going straight there.
Oh, I miss Old Tony's.
Oh, it's going to be great. I'll put pictures up on Instagram. You guys can like them. Make sure you like them.
Put them on Facebook.
I'll live through you.
Oh, well, we love you, buddy.
All right, guys.
It was nice to hear your voice being in...
It's nice to be part and included again.
You're always a part of our heart.
Okay, it's just not a threesome without me.
No, but we can make it.
It's just a sword fight.
We can make it.
The sword fight.
Yeah.
All right, queers. See you later.
Yeah, see you later, buddy.
All right, and just a quick question for you, Marcus. Who was that person we were talking to anyway? Because...
Well, that was our old friend, Daddy Stod.
Well, I still love it how you call him Daddy Stod because he still owns you, which is the best part about it.
Yeah, that's why I call him our daddy, because soon as each time I talk to him, he makes me feel like his bitch. So,
like brother Yono? Like he's brother Yono to you?
Like brother Toya.
Brother Toya.
Brother Toya.
Oh, that's what.
So I got a big respect. That was our old friend, and I was a little bit scared when I saw that he was calling in. That he will eat us up, and he did.
That wasn't even bad. He was pretty calm for realizing that he got boot kicked a few times.
He got ass raped. Pretty bad.
Well, in terms of such, that's pretty funny the way you brought it into that way. Marcus just brought it full circle, guys. I mean, he brought it full circle and just told Stod how it was right there. Stod, I guess you weren't listening, but now he just told you again.
Yeah.
You couldn't say
you got it right. You got it right.
Hey, but at the same time, you can't beat a 27-degree day in California when he's gonna go sit at Old Tony's and watch dolphins swim in the ocean. So
that's true. I wish I was at Old Tony's drinking those Mo Tais, getting shit-faced.
The best part about being Old Tony's is you go and you drink, what is it, 3? You only get 3, but you get to keep the glass too, don't you?
Yeah, you keep the glass. I think we had, the first time we had with us 5 or 6 glasses back home. Now we have 0 because they're broke.
Oh, so you kept your glasses from being there last time?
Yeah, we bought them. And I remember the first department store we went to, he had the only glass in the apartment was Old Tony glasses.
Well, it's not that bad of a deal. I mean, I forget how much they were. Were they $8 for a Mai Tai? Or I don't remember how much they were.
I don't think it was something like that. But it was a great deal to keep the glass. So he had like drinking water, what you drink is only Old Tony glasses he had.
Well, what kind of glasses? I forget what kind of glasses you have at home. We have pint glasses. We drink out of pint glasses.
Well, we have, we got, like for water, we have got kind of small glasses from
IKEA, weird.
We don't have IKEA, that's it. We have...
Are you sure?
Something else.
No, because the funny thing is we use pint glasses. Like the beer glasses. That's what we use.
Plastic?
Why would we have plastic? No, they're not plastic. They're glass.
Well, you used to have it in Long Beach. You had plastic and started plastic.
Did I have plastic in Long Beach? I don't even remember down in Long Beach.
I think it was you or Stod had plastic pint glass with a Dodger logo on them.
That was Stod. That was definitely Stod. I've never
drinking his water all the time with that.
He probably had it next to his bed when he was sleeping. He probably still has it next to his bed when he sleeps.
Probably. Well, it's fun to hear his voice. I was surprised that he called in.
Hey, it's great. It's great. Hey, that's our first guest.
It was our first guest. And maybe next time we can get a little bit more prepared before we get a guest.
But instead of getting called in mid record session, and then all of a sudden it's like, who is this?
Yeah, and I rather have a guest that I can or we can have questions to, instead of getting yelled at and making fun of us and tell that we are idiots.
Well, that seems like a fair move, doesn't it?
Yeah. But, well, at least he fucked up the whole episode, so a lot of stuff we're going to talk about today, we have to move to next week's. We're sorry to everybody out there that was waiting for the stuff we're going to talk about that you don't know about yet, but we have to move them to next week.
That's fine. But what we did find out from talking with Stod, though, is the PP Party Boys podcast is going to be recording next weekend, though. So there'll be a Marcus and Dan podcast next weekend, though.
It's true. So that's the best part of it, that he still want to make our second show, the PP Party Boy podcast, so it's going to be aired next week. That's good.
Hey, that's the best part about it is he got mad for a quick second, as we're all going to say. But at the same time, he still wants to record with us. So
yeah. We're still friends, and I think he loves us deep inside.
His heart beats very, very rapidly for you, Marcus. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I think Stod is like the girl or the man that cheated on, but still coming crawling back to our arms.
Because he knows we're actually the ones really in charge.
Exactly, and he knows that we are actually the two people that actually care about him.
That's probably true.
So he will come back, no worries, and we three will be together to make our next other great show.
Oh, such a long time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well, let's so Marcus, and you got back from Japan.
Yes, I did. I did. It was a week ago.
That's funny.
And you want to hear the funny thing?
I definitely want to hear the funny thing of what happened.
It's actually not that funny, but because you remember I talked about I got so sick when I arrived to Tokyo.
Yeah, I remember you almost had to get a hotel because you were dying.
I was so bad. And the thing is that the same thing happened when I flew back home.
You got sick again?
Yeah, because I was flying because we have a layover in Finland, in Helsinki. And on the way down to the touch ground, I started feeling sick again. Went to the custom, fixed everything. And the same thing. I was so bad. Starting sweating, got a fever, feeling ill, wanted to puke. So I had 2.5 hours before I was going to leave back to Norway. So I ended up sleeping on a couch waiting for the boarding. And I was sick the whole way over to Oslo.
Did you throw up?
No, almost.
Well, I couldn't imagine you on one of the rides at Disneyland, because that'd be one of the funniest things ever. I definitely want to take you to an amusement park, and I want to see you do a upside down ride now, since you were throwing up on airplane rides, and I couldn't imagine you doing a flip.
I don't think it was the airplane ride. I think it was probably too less of water or bad air on the airplane, something, because I was bad. And I only had 3 or 4 beers on the way over, so it wasn't too much alcohol. I think it was like, I don't know. I was feeling so sick.
Well, I'm glad you're better now, but that's.
I'm back on my feet again.
I know. Oh, Marcus, you know what we forgot to do I guess we sort of got interrupted halfway through. Was Joe Rogan. We haven't talked anything about Joe Rogan yet.
I hate Joe Rogan.
Well, we can't hate Joe Rogan, but at the same time,
I love him.
I mean, I've never met the man. We should probably meet him before we start talking crap about him. But at the same time, his podcast is number one. We have to beat his podcast. It's the thing that we need to get in charge of. I mean, I want to be ahead of Joe Rogan in podcast ratings.
We are going to do this. I just want to have a shout out to you, Joe Rogan. We are coming for you. Watch your back.
Yes.
we don't know why you have this position you have in top on iTunes, because you don't deserve it, probably. But we haven't heard your crappy podcast.
We should probably listen to your podcast before you listen to ours, because ours is. Yeah. But
I think yours sucks, and we're coming for you. So watch your back.
Shoot, Marcus, tell them our email. Have them email us. What's our email?
Well, Joe Rogan, if you want to contact us or the rest of the world, please email us at marcusdanpodcast@gmail.com.
That's for
Marcus Dan Podcast in one word.
That's specific for Joe Rogan.
Yes. We are waiting for you to contact us, and we'll have a discussion.
Oh, that'll be the greatest thing ever. If someone from his camp actually contacted us, they're like, "You guys keep on picking on Joe Rogan all the time." This is episode 7.
I don't want to even hear his camp contact. I want to hear Joe Rogan personally. If you want something, we are here.
Hey, I think that sounds fair too. Yeah. But I don't even know what to say right now other than that was absolutely amazing, Marcus. That was to die for. Because
that's how it is.
I could go to my grave right now happy because the way you presented yourself, your English language was, the pronunciation was perfect. Everything you did was amazing on that one. I could die a happy man now.
Okay, good. That's good.
So
I'm glad I can bring that to you.
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. So
well, Dan, is there something you want to take up before we are ending this show?
Yeah.
Do you have something new that's happened to you?
I had a fun week. Let's just say it this way. I have a few events that I would like to talk about that happened this week. For some reason, I decided I was going to be in a bad mood all week. No clue why. Attitude, just really shitty attitude. Just a jerk. Anything that anyone said, I disagreed with. I didn't. If you said it was blue, I said it was red.
Oh, did it still start on Monday, or like from Sunday, or when did it start?
It started about Wednesday. I think it started about Wednesday. And I don't know, just Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was just the meanest son of a bitch that you've ever talked to. Just blah, blah, blah. So,
more bitch than start. It was just a couple minutes ago.
Oh, 100% more. I mean, I was complaining, anything, this and that, and your mama this, your mama that, blah, blah, blah. Who cares what you said? I'm not going to fucking listen to what you're saying. And I want to sit around by myself. I mean, it's like, that time, like times when you want to be around, when you just want to be by yourself because you're just in a pissed off mood. For some reason, mine lasted a week, though. Or like 4 days.
I usually have like one day when I just want to be for myself, and then it's getting over.
See, that's normal.
But you had it for a week?
3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Fuck, that sucks.
So, the funny thing is, I work with this old man who's 72 years old, 73, 74, I don't know. He's in his mid-70s. So, he listens, and he's always great individual. He's awesome. But for some reason on Friday, he just pissed me off. And I just straight up fucking told him off, and I was yelling and screaming at him. And he was just fucking looking at me like, who is this crazy person? And I was like, God. And I was like, and then later on I felt bad. I was like, I just picked on a 75-year-old man. And I was like,
did he deserve it?
Did he deserve it? Yeah, he definitely deserved it because he wasn't listening to what I told him to do.
But then it's nothing wrong about it.
Yeah, but I probably should have said it in a better way than all of a sudden just fuck you and da-da-da-da-da and make it all this. And you did this wrong, and why would you do this, and why can't you make this work, and move the fucking this part, and instead of doing that, I probably should have took him to the side and said, "Hey, buddy, I know you're having a hard time, but we got to work through this." But instead, I just erupted because I was already in that pissed off mood. So, I mean.
Well, sometimes you got those kind of days.
Oh, it was just one of those days.
Yeah, and then I think that when you meet him again, you were gonna apologize and say that you love him.
I already said I won't say that by any means, but I did say I was sorry already. But at the same time, I think he's you know how older people like to hold a grudge though. They like to sit on things, and like if you do something wrong to them, they like to look back and they see and they go, well, he did this and that, and now I'm going to be mad at him for a while until he says sorry again. So I'll probably say sorry again on Monday just to ease it over so everything's smooth. But I don't know, because at the same time I'm over it. I'm already over it. But at the same time, I thought it was funny. Not at the time. It wasn't. I look back at it. It's funny. At the time, I was just mad, but whatever.
Well, that's the thing that happening. So don't be sad. Don't be that.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing that I was laughing at this week, Marcus. Another thing that I was laughing at this week is, okay. So at work, where I work at, it's called Highway 99. So, and it's sort of a sketchy.
It sounds like a strip club.
It's well, the
Highway 99.
It's Highway 99. So the weird thing is about working in this area is you have a thing called streetwalkers walking around all the time. Streetwalkers is another name for a prostitute.
Okay.
So this past week though, they were out everywhere. I'm talking. I get to work at 7:30 and I'm there till 3:15. So I'm only during the day. But I'm telling you, every single day I saw like 5 or 6 prostitutes walking down the street.
During the day?
During the day, just walking in their high heels, mini skirts, waving at cars driving by. And I was like, how do they work? I was like, how are they not getting arrested? Because, I mean, if you're a cop, you know what they're doing.
Illegal. It's illegal in all Seattle to have prostitutes.
You can't have prostitutes in Seattle. Can you have prostitutes?
Yeah, that's not like the same here. But, I mean, back in Norway and Sweden, they work during nighttime.
But yeah. But is it legal in Norway to walk down the street and do that? Okay.
Actually, I think it's legal in Denmark. I think.
Well, really?
Not working the street, but I think that you can have is it bordel you call it in yeah,
bordello.
That's legal in Denmark.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's very interesting.
Well, also Germany and
Amsterdam,
Poland, everything is Amsterdam especially.
That's funny. But yeah, but it was just crazy. But the women that are walking the streets at this time they're a bunch of drug addicts who are completely just they look horrible. They've had a hard time in life, put it that way. But so yeah, they're out there working and doing that. So who knows? I mean, I thought it was crazy because I mean normally you see
that's sick like during the days.
Because they're all a bunch of drug addicts. They're getting money to get drugs. That's all they want to do.
Yeah, probably, and they probably have like called pimps or guys that
totally
having control of them. I don't think they have a good life. I think they have a lot of problems.
No, that's exactly why.
So it's sad. I think it's sad.
Drugs get a hold of you like that, so they do it.
Exactly. But I mean, it's weird if they do it on the middle of the day. But I mean, hey,
that's why I thought it was different too.
That's how it works, probably in Seattle.
Or anywhere in the United States, or especially there. So.
In the United States. So it's not like to see him in Oslo or Stockholm. It's like walking the streets.
Yeah, that's exactly
with an umbrella.
That's really, really funny. Who knows?
It is. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a long episode.
I know. Maybe we should cut it now.
I think we got a guest speaker that we was prepared of.
I know. Well, the guest. That's the funny thing about it is, I mean, hey, if someone calls in, I mean, hey, I don't know how they can call us in on Skype. I mean, we recorded with him before, so he knows how to get a hold of us, which is easy.
Well, if somebody calls us, we're gonna pick up the phone. That's how it is.
That's given. That's definitely given. So, but next week though,
even if it's you, Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, call us in. You know how to use Skype.
And we will answer when you call.
Too funny.
Joe Rogan will love you.
So Marcus, for next week though, we're gonna have a guest though. We gotta have a guest next week. Not a writing, not like a guest like this, like an actual guest.
Yeah. Who should we have?
I don't know. We'll figure that out this week. We'll talk about it. We'll find someone. I don't know. We can have an American guest, a Norwegian guest, a Swedish guest. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Emily just shouted out. Guess who your best friend that you love. probably be a guest. What do you think of him?
Who? Stad?
Cash!
Cash! Yes, I want to have Cash.
Okay, so you want to have Cash as the guest next week?
Cash is my brother from another mother.
Yeah, I guarantee you guys are related almost.
I love Cash.
Okay, so how about this? Let's shoot for Cash for next week, and we'll do an episode of Cash next week then.
Do it. Put in Cash. I want to hear some gangsta news from the hood.
The gangster news from the hood? Okay, he'll have some hood stories for you. Don't worry.
Probably. I would love to hear them.
All right, buddy. Well,
we're gonna end it. Everybody, this was a long episode. We got a special call from our daddy in the crew, unsuspected. But yeah, please email us at both marcusdanpodcast@gmail.com or pppartyboys@gmail.com. And please listen to the other show. People Party Boys is on iTunes, and this is the Marcus and Dan podcast on iTunes. Please subscribe to get the new episodes coming out your way.
Sounds perfect to me. All right. And we're Instagram. Oh, we need to make a Marcus and Dan Instagram account. And other than that, I think we'd be good.
But Dan, don't we have Facebook too?
We have a Facebook page, yes. The Marcus and Dan Facebook page.
We do. Go in and like us and write what you want to do, bad or good.
Just talk crap. We'll love it.
Yeah, we do it. And I'm too sorry that Dan missed out the video of Brother Toya. I ain't gonna take it up anymore because the video's out on... you can't have it anymore on YouTube.
Hey, I watched half of it.
That's too bad. He was a good man. He still is a good man.
Well, get out of here, Marcus. I'll talk to you later.
I'm gonna get the...
Don't you have potatoes to eat? Yeah, go downstairs. Go downstairs where someone loves you.
I got potatoes in my oven. I got a wife that loves me downstairs and a dog that's happy to see me. I'm gonna watch a movie and drink some wine.
Have fun, buddy.
I will. Take care. See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.